Good morning, everybody. So, editing Kerry here. So, I came to edit this clip and realised again the sound demon has appeared and decided to cut all the sound out on it. So, very sorry about that. It was Monday morning and I just dropped Luke at college and I can't remember what was happening. So, yeah.
Hi, guys. Hey, it don't look too bad, does it? I'm pretty chuffed with it, me. So I've still got my extensions in at the minute. So it's not laying as flat as I would like. And it's quite shiny. It's quite synthetic looking. But I can get rid of that with some dry shampoo. That's not a problem. And it's not layered, it's not feathered into the face, so I'll need to sort that out. But apart from that, it's not actually, it looks more natural, and obviously when you tuck it behind your ear a bit, not actually that bad. Like I say, if I do some feathering round the front and take the shine off it, I'm happy with it. Hey guys. Oh, my hair's gone. Ew, got a lump of glue there. Gross. So I've done it. I've taken my extensions out. I didn't film it because it would have just been too much of a faff. So I've got them here now. They're all clipped up, all sorted. I'm going to trim the ends of them and then I'll film myself putting them back in. That's going to be a chaotic one because obviously the lines and everything in my partings aren't going to be straight or anything like that because it's impossible. And using two mirrors, my brain can't cope with it. I just can't deal with all of that. So yeah, I just do my best with it and it generally comes out looking all right. So yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Well, I thought, oh, I've got it looking really natural, like really, really good. I've like feathered it all around the face and everything, like softened it up. You know, it's looking great. And then my sister sent me a message saying she knew it was a wig. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm gutted. I said to her, I'm going to go to bloody Asda now. Oh, God. I'm going to have to get them extensions in ASAP, aren't I? Oh, dear God. Absolutely gutted. I've got a baseball cap. It'll be all right. So, I've just dropped Luke at college and now I'm nipping to Asda in my wig to return a parcel. So I got the two wigs, didn't I, in the end? The other one that I tried on, oh my God, it was awful. It was absolutely horrendous. So I'm sending it back, get my money back for that one. When I've done that, I'm off home, going to get some more dissertation work done. I'm basically now just laying it all out in its final format, and the requirements for how it looks on paper are really, really strict. So you have to have double line spacing, the font has to be a certain font, it has to be a certain size for certain sections of it, really like specific things that you have to do. So yeah, I'm just basically doing all of that now. So that'll probably take me a good few hours to do. And so then I've got tomorrow just to give it a final look over, and I will probably end up submitting it tomorrow morning, and then I can just enjoy the rest of my day, and then I'm back to work Thursday. So we've all realised yesterday that our next big project was to move me downstairs. So move all my computery things out of the bedroom and into the living room and rearrange the living room. We need some storage shelves to be able to do it. So I've measured up and I'm going to start looking around for a shelving unit, and hopefully at the weekend we'll be able to do it. The other thing that's occurred to me is that I've been still weighing myself every day. So I uploaded my video from last week, which was Monday and Tuesday, and I was like, I'd just done my dietitian call, and I was like, she said that I shouldn't be weighing every day, and and then I carried on weighing myself every day. I was like so in the habit of doing it, and it came that naturally to me that I just carried on doing it without a second thought. So this morning I didn't weigh myself, and it felt really weird. So I'll have to get used to that, I suppose, but it is what it is. It's all part of the program, so you know, I'm going with it. So yeah, I'm just going to get myself to Asda now and hope that nobody clocks my wig. See you in a bit.
Hello everybody. I've finished it. I've bloody finished it, guys. Look at the word count. Look at that. Look at that. Bloody Nora. 88 pages. Oh my god. I am never doing this again. Never ever again. So I don't know what I've filmed the past 2 days because I've not done any cooking and I've not done anything with my life. I've not been to work. I've just been either sleeping at my desk or doing this dissertation, really, when I've been awake. So yeah, I'm not vibing with that wig in the end. Downloading update, blah, I'm busy. So yeah, I wore that wig today, and obviously my sister clocked it straight away, bitch. So that kind of made me a bit like, oh, well, if she clocked it, then other people will, you know what I mean? So, but then also, it's quite awkward to wear like all day. I just wanted like an interim thing so that I didn't have like shit hair, because I just don't like my real hair. And you know, that'll probably change when I go and get it cut and stuff like that. But I just really like having like long hair, like over the top long hair. And obviously that's not the case with my own hair. So, but I'm just gonna have to put up with it till I can put my tapes in. I've not washed it since I took the tapes out, so it's full of hair serum at the minute. So now that I've finished my dissertation, I'm gonna go and jump in the bath and wash my hair, and then tomorrow all I need to do is just give it a quick glance over and submit it, really. That's it. I don't think I'm going to get a good mark for it because it's not in depth enough. It's quite rambly. My literature review, I would say, is better than my actual data and how I've kind of come to the conclusions that I have based on what I've got and what I've presented. It's a bit flip-floppy, if I'm being honest. But, you know, I mean, it's when they look at it, they'll be able to see that I've worked my arse off on it. I have. And, you know, the kind of the work's there, the effort's there. If I get a 40% pass, I'll be happy with that. Anything more than that will be a bonus, to be honest with you. I just want to be done with it. I mean, not to say that I haven't enjoyed doing it and I haven't got a lot out of it, because I really have. I've got a huge amount out of it. I really feel like I've learned a hell of a lot, but it's just been very demanding. A lot more demanding than I expected it to be, really, for a part-time master's. I know it was master's level, but I don't think I was mentally prepared for what it would need in terms of effort and energy and brain power. But like I say, it was worth it, definitely, but I won't be doing any more. You know, anything like around my job or, you know, the work that I do, that's different, isn't it? You know, I wouldn't mind doing anything around that. That's completely different. It's work time, so it's not eating into my personal life or fun time, you know. But yeah, now I've got that out of the way, and you know, my brain isn't taken up with doing all of that. I can now focus on actually putting it to some use in terms of maybe my work, depending on how things pan out there, and in terms of the new channel that I'm setting up, and everything else that I'm doing. So yeah, exciting times.
Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday. I'm so tired. I think I've worn myself out. I was determined last night to not close my dissertation until I could say that I'd finished it, and I did it. So I've decided this morning, I looked at my clock and I thought, I've got about 20 minutes till I need to leave. I scanned through it again, converted it to a PDF, and I submitted it. I just thought, there's no point trawling over it again and again and trying to think, could I reword this or could I do that? It's not going to make a difference at this stage. So I've just submitted it and I've just let it go. And whatever result it gets, as long as it's a pass, like I've said, that's all I need. So yeah. Anyway, that means that I can relax now for the rest of the day. Well, to a degree. I've got a few jobs that I need to get done. So when I get back, yes, I'm going to nip to McDonald's, get Jason a breakfast, because I feel really bad because I forgot to make his muesli last night and he made tea for us. So I said, oh, I'll grab you at McDonald's breakfast. So I'm going to sort that out for him. And then when I get back, I'm going to probably get some laundry on actually, so I can get in front with that. Then I'm going to retake my extensions because I cannot live with this hair. Look at the state of it. It's bloody horrific. I don't like it. It's not a style. It's not anything. There's no body to it. It's floppy. It's horrible. I tried blow drying it this morning and it just wouldn't do anything. It's 2 different colours. It's pissing me off. I can't deal with it. I just can't. So yeah. So I'm going to retake my extensions. Now whether I put them back in today or not is another question, because that is very time consuming. So yeah, now I've also got to sit down at some point during today and find a shelving unit for the living room so we can move forward with this project of me moving downstairs. So we had a look around the range and B&Q yesterday, couldn't find anything. We need a shelving unit to go in the alcove in the living room so that we can transfer all of the consoles and the amp and everything all into the shelving unit. And then we've got a big gap that we're going to put the sofa in, and then that then creates a gap where the sofa was for me to put my desk. That's the plan. So we really need these shelves. That's like the key to the whole thing moving forward. So I need to sit down today and literally find one online that I can get delivered either today or tomorrow. Argos is kind of hopeful. I have had a quick glance at Argos, but we were hoping to get something in person yesterday, but then it occurred to us the kind of shelves that we need and the size and the shape and everything, it wouldn't have fit in the car unless we had the seats down, but we had Luke with us. So, but it was still a good exercise in that we got more of an idea of what we needed and what we wanted and what we could work with and what we couldn't. So that's good. So it wasn't wasted. It wasn't a wasted journey at all. So yeah. I'm making tea tonight. We're having Cajun chicken risotto, and anything else I suppose is a bonus. I would like to put my extensions back in today, but it's not the end of the world. The world's not going to explode if I don't have my extensions in, you know what I mean? But I would like them back in. I don't like this hair. I was actually going to go to the hairdresser at the weekend and get it styled, get a proper style in it, try and get some more weight in it, and yeah, but then I thought, well, nearer to Christmas, like early to mid-December, I'm wanting to get it bleached, aren't I? So I thought I might as well just let it let it keep growing, and then we've got more to work with when I actually come to have it bleached. So I'm just going to leave it and just get it all done at once. Wash, cut, bleach, blow dry, everything. Just do it all at once, and then that also gives time for my natural colour to come through as well, because it's awful. It's just an absolute mess at the minute colour wise. I also need to get this car clean because it is disgusting. It's absolutely vile inside and out. I've still not got rid of all the mud from the golf club. So yeah, so that's going to be on the list of things to get done, hopefully at the weekend. But again, that project, the moving project, is coming first. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to shut up rambling now, and I will see you in a bit. Hello everybody. So I've been very productive today. So I've obviously, as I said before, submitted my dissertation. She's gone. Oh, she has gone into the ether. I'll probably still be thinking about it for the rest of the day, thinking, oh, I could have done this or I could have done that. Every assignment that I've ever done like that, as soon as I've submitted it, the anxiety kicks in then. I'm like, oh shit, I should have done this, or I should have said that, or why didn't I do this, you know. But after a bit it wears off, so I just try and block it out and soldier on. So today, what have I done apart from that? Oh yeah, so I've managed to get the Asda shop done, so that's done. I just need to adjust it to add on Luke's ingredients because he's not decided what he's making on Saturday yet, so that's sorted out for now. I've got a delivery slot for Saturday afternoon, so that's good. Got bloody extension glue on my chin, I think. Yeah, so I've done that, but I've also managed to retape my extensions, straighten them, trim them, and get them all ready to be put back in. So Jay has offered to sort tea out tonight again. So we've got some more ready meals in the freezer. So we said, I'll just put them on and we'll just have them. It doesn't matter. It's better than ordering a takeaway, isn't it? And that means that I'm able to block out that time to put my extensions back in. So I'm very happy because I really don't like my own hair. I don't like it at all. And like I say, that wig, it was great for a day, but by the time I'd got to like bedtime, I was really ready to take it off. It wasn't easy to wear it all day, and you do get what you pay for anyway, don't you, when it comes to stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's nice as a little in between thing, you know. If we were going on a night out or something, and I happened to want my hair that style and that colour, just whack that on. I'd be happy to wear it again, just for like a short period of time. But yeah, so I'm gonna have my extensions back in soon. I'm very excited. So I'm gonna be doing that tonight. And what else? I've also got video editing to sort out. Oh, we're really behind. Oh, I managed to order some shelves as well for the living room. So the project of moving everything around is going ahead at the weekend. So the weekend is going to be very interesting. I tell you what, when I'm talking at the minute, my mouth feels really weird again. You know, when I used to get that dry mouth, but I was drooling a lot, or felt like I was drooling a lot. I'm getting that again, and it's definitely the injections, but it's doing me bloody head in. And I know it's happening because I've nearly finished my litre of water already, and it normally takes me most of the day to drink that. And then I have to like panic drink at the end of the day. So yeah, it's one of the really annoying side effects that just hasn't shifted for me. So anyway, I'm off to pick Luke up from, I was going to say nursery then. God. I'm off to pick Luke up from college, and I'll see you in a bit.
Hello everybody. So this is it, guys. There we go. All done. Not perfect. Should have put some more around here, but overall I'm happy with it. Can't see any of the tapes. Each time I do it now, I'm getting better and better. I'm proper chuffed with it. So that'll last me up until like late November, early December, I'd imagine, and then we'll go for the blonde. So Jason very kindly offered to sort some ready meals out for us for tea tonight, because we assumed that I was going to be stuck doing my extensions for God knows how long. Anyway, didn't take as long as I expected, but he still did them ready meals anyway. So I'm going to cook tomorrow instead, because that's our usual ready meal night. But it was really, really good what we had. It was a gym kitchen meal again, but it was a chicken tikka masala, and oh my God, it was so nice. A little bit spicy for me. I'm a bit of a wet blanket when it comes to spice. But the rice, it wasn't just rice. It's got like celery in it, lentils, all sorts. So obviously that's how it boosts the protein content, isn't it? And they might put like protein powder in the sauce or something, I don't know. But yeah, it was so good and really, really filling as well. But I managed to eat most of it because I'm absolutely starving. Now, I don't know if that is to do with the fact that I'm ovulating. Yeah, I've been absolutely starving the past couple of days. I've just thought about food non-stop and been so tempted to just, like, I went to McDonald's this morning to get Jay breakfast, and I was just like, oh my God, I'd love like some little pancakes or something like that, you know. I didn't, but and as soon as I got home I got some yogurt and fruit. And again, I suppose it's that thing of, although I'm having those thoughts and I'm feeling that way, the injection is still doing the work in the background, in that I'm able to just take a step back for a minute and go, no, 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 don't do that. Do this instead. You know, like this morning, I just held off doing some mad shit at McDonald's and had my yogurt and fruit when I got home. And I suppose during those times, although I feel like the injection's not doing anything, it still is. It's still doing things like mentally, isn't it? It's still giving you that clarity and that ability to step outside of what you're thinking about in terms of eating shite, just to go, whoa, you know, just don't do anything silly. So yeah, but it's just a pain in the arse, isn't it? When you're so used to not having to worry about those cravings and those niggling thoughts, and then when it does come back, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I just can't be arsed with it, you know. But it's only a couple of days, and then I'll be back to normal for a bit, and then it'll be Hell Week. But do you know what? During Hell Week now, I've noticed every month since I've been on this injection, it's been getting easier and easier. As my weight's come down, that crazy shit that I used to do with eating, it's the urge to do it is less and less. It seems to really be leveling out. It's so weird. But then when you think about it, when you're carrying all that extra body fat, your hormones are out of whack, aren't they? And it's bound to have an effect on stuff like that. That's why, you know, some people's periods stop or they become irregular when they gain huge amounts of excess weight, isn't it? It's all linked to your hormones in some way. And yeah, like Hell Week is becoming less and less hellish. It's really weird. Still a pain in the arse, but yeah, it's very good. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna try and plan a little bit around, because I've noticed today that I've struggled to kind of think, what could I have that I'm not going to feel guilty about, but that I can just eat to stop me thinking about food and just to stop that hunger, because it is physical hunger. I am literally physically more hungry when I'm ovulating and when I'm due to start my period, and that's, you know, perfectly natural, isn't it? A lot of women experience that. So, but I think during ovulation it seems to be more prominent for some reason. I'm not sure why, unless again it's to do with the reduction in body fat. Those hormones are stronger, playing a bigger part, and you know, therefore I'm feeling the effects of him, you know. Could be that, couldn't it? Anyway, regardless, I'm going to come up with a little bit of a plan around what kind of foods I can have to hand and what things I can have that I can just grab and eat when I just get that major hunger. Because it's like the other day, when was it? So yesterday when we were in Bury looking for shelving, and I'd got to a point where I was that hungry I was shaking, and I'd stopped myself from eating for hours and hours, because normally I wouldn't eat for hours and hours. And I thought, why am I doing this to myself? My body needs it, obviously. It's not a psychological thing. I'm physically needing more food. So why am I doing that to myself, you know? And I just went and got some chicken satay skewers in Iceland, just because they're, you know, lower in fat, the protein, something quick and easy, isn't it? I can eat there and then, that's not gonna be calorie heavy. But yeah, I need to stop doing that to myself, and actually, if I am hungry, I'm gonna eat, but make sure it's the right stuff that I'm eating. Anyway, just transferring some videos over to start some editing, and then I'm gonna do my nails. So I got them off Temu. I know, Temu's bad, isn't it? But times are hard. So yeah, they're a bit longer than the ones that I normally have. Well, they're a lot longer, aren't they? But I didn't want to put them on until I'd done my extensions, because obviously way too fiddly to have nails that bloody long. And I've just got some jewels out to put on. I'm not using that one. So yeah, that'll be good. So I will see you in a bit. Hey guys. So I don't know if the sound will be any good on this, because I've forgot my bloody microphone. But anyway, so it's Thursday afternoon and I've just finished work. So I've had a very productive day. I've got all the kitchen clean. I've made the lads lunches this morning, and I did lunches for tomorrow as well. I've done loads of work at work. And now I'm going to the gym before the school shut, so that it's not going to be busy. Yay! So after the gym, I'm going to come back, get some video editing done, because we're getting a little bit behind on all that jazz, and then I'm going to make some tea. I'm going to make some Cajun chicken risotto, and then probably more video editing. I need to have a bath at some point, and yeah, all gravy baby. I keep getting messages off Oviva asking me to weigh myself, but what I'm doing is, because I was on the fence, wasn't I, for quite a bit about what to do, and then I completely forgot that I wasn't meant to be weighing daily. Anyway, excuse me. I've basically started not weighing myself every day, and already it's messing with my head. So I just feel really fat today. I just feel like I've put loads of weight on, and like I don't know, just like I'm not the size that I was. I'm just getting bigger and bigger, and I don't know, it's weird what it does to your brain, isn't it? And I know it's all just imaginary shit, but it's just proper annoying. But I'll get used to it, won't I? I'll still see that weekly reading, and you know, some weeks I haven't lost any weight, have I? No matter what I've been doing to lose weight. You know, whether I've been weighing daily or weekly, or I've been on the 5 milligram or the 7.5, you know, some weeks I just haven't lost, and that's okay, isn't it? But yeah, it just seems to have really wobbled me, this change from weighing daily. It's weird. But what I'm going to do is I'm still going to have my weekly reading on a Sunday. I don't know, it's all a bit weird. My brain's struggling to deal with the change, I think, of all the concepts around it. And I suppose it's not helping that I'm still using the Team RH app, is it? And I'm still looking at them calories going, ooh, that's what calories I've had today. You know, I don't know. It seems to have created a bit of a conflict in my brain, I think. And I'm just like really struggling with that. And I might actually, do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that I might actually still scrap the Team RH usage, and maybe, because obviously I want to keep providing people with like info on what I'm having and what kind of stuff I'm putting in my gob and that kind of thing, because that's a lot of the reason why people are interested, isn't it? They want to know what somebody in a real life position on the injections is chucking in the gob to not be fat. You know, I'm far from that yet. I've got a long way to go yet before I can say I'm not fat, but you know what I mean. Less fat. But yeah, it's just like, I'm thinking what I could do is I could basically make it like what I eat in a day type videos, where people show, oh, I've had this today, I've had that. Do you know what I mean? As they're going through the day. And I guess that could work for the format of my videos, couldn't it? And then we're not doing calorie counting. We're not focusing on the numbers in anything that I'm doing. And that's then going to push me and my brain to be able to start actually thinking in that mindset of the full Oviva eating plan, isn't it? Because at the minute, like I say, I have got a lot of conflict in my brain where it's like I'm doing the energy density thing, which is similar to calorie counting, kind of. But, and yeah, the energy density and the lack of numbers and the shift of not focusing on the numbers. Well, then on the other side of it, I've got the Team RH thing, which is all about the numbers, daily weigh-in, calories, how much fibre have you had today? And yes, the Oviva app focuses on that, but in a different way. And so it is creating a bit of a mess in my head. So I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to focus on more to do with the food and the portion sizes and how I survive through the day and what I actually eat daily, because I only usually show my evening meals, don't I? And then my overall calories for the day, which is kind of hard to gauge, isn't it? Because then you're thinking, well, where have all the other calories come from? What have you had to kind of increase the calories to that much? Not that it's a lot, but you know what I mean. There's a big deficit there, isn't there, when people are looking at all of that? And I suppose it'd give a broader picture of how my day on this plan goes, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. Thanks. I just need to put my camera on and talk shit for 10 minutes, and then I'm like, oh, right, I'm all right now. I know what I'm doing. That's really bad, isn't it? Oh dear. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to focus on the food, the actual items of food. Stop focusing on the numbers. Then there's no kind of feeling that there's something missing from my videos. And yeah, and everything will align and fall into place. Yes. Right, I'm going to the gym. Oh, that's what I was going to say about my hair. So I've realised that it's a little bit too sparse at the back. So that's my natural hair there. Now normally, I don't know how it's happened, but last time I had the bin, I got away with having like 40 odd extensions. And I think I got rid of some of them because they were a bit dead or whatever last time before I put them in. But yeah, so I started off with not as many as I was normally use, because I normally use like 50-ish, and so I've got quite a lot of hair at the back on the bottom row that isn't covered with anything, and that's why I'm getting a lot of showing round here and here. So I've ordered a pack of 10, same colour and everything. I could only get the 16-inch ones though. The 18-inch ones would have took 2 weeks to come. So I thought I'll make do with the 16-inch. It'll just mean that they don't sit as low as the 18-inch ones will, but that's not a big deal because they're the bottom ones. So it doesn't really matter, does it? So yeah, so they're coming tomorrow. Yeah. So I'll put them in at some point because I've got to get them in as soon as possible, because you're not meant to wash your hair for like at least 2 days after you've done it. So the clock's going to reset now, so I won't be able to actually wash my hair really if I put them in tomorrow when I get them. That's Sunday night is the very earliest I can do it, and I think I'll be pushing my luck then, to be honest with you. I like to give it at least 3 days if I can. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out tomorrow evening, but it's takeaway night, innit? So yeah, we'll be sorted. So I'm gonna shut up yapping, and I'll see you in a bit.
Hello. So I'm making tea. So I'm doing Cajun chicken risotto today. So I hope you can see everything. Let's make some food. So I'm using a huge amount of peppers in this, just simply because they need using up. But usually when I make a risotto, obviously as usual I make too much. But Luke will always eat it like the next day or the day after. He'll have it cold because he's an absolute animal. So I do 250 grams of the risotto rice, and that's usually enough. I'll use a teeny bit of olive oil. So I'm just boiling the kettle for my stock water. But I do cheat when I make this risotto now. So what I do is, I do the onions, fry them off, then I'll put the risotto rice in with them, get the pan nice and hot, and add some chicken stock in. I've got some nice little stock pots there to use, and then I'll start adding the boiling water in. The proper way to do it is to add a bit of boiling water at a time. Let the rice absorb it and then add more, but you don't have to do that. It still comes out really nice. It's just like the proper fancy way to do it. Right. Get my rice in. So you have to fry the rice for a little bit before you do the water. It's so weird. It probably feels like Friday. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Luke to finish at his cousin's, because he's been to spend the day with him today. So I just thought, well, I'll get tea ready, and then I can just warm it through when I've been to collect him. And then we've got some garlic bread to go with it all, so I'll probably have like 2 slices of that. Just a cheeky little bit, you know. I'll get my stock pot in. stir that around a bit. Just add a bit of water at first, get it all mixed up. Turn that off for a minute. Get it all mixed up. Make sure the rice grains aren't sticking together or anything. And then I'll just add the rest of the water in. I just eyeball this, so that's usually enough. And you can always add more water if you need it. I'll just do the peppers, nice and small to go with the grains of rice. Oviva will approve of this, with all my fresh vegetables in it. I've got loads of bloody learning modules to catch up on the Oviva app, but obviously I've had other priorities recently, haven't I? My brain still hasn't adjusted to the freedom of not having a deadline hanging over me. It's very weird, showing off a little bit, you know. And then they'll be put into like a folder where we can like use the stories, as long as the person's consented to it and everything. We can use the stories to use on social media or share with stakeholders and all of that jazz, you know. I always try and get it in early as well, because I know my manager is waiting on it because she's got a deadline to meet as well. So I always think about that rather than the actual deadline for me. So if I can get it in a few days earlier, then I try to, because it just makes her life a bit easier as well. God damn, this is a lot of peppers, man. But I'd rather use them up than chuck them in bin, you know. Keep catching my bloody new nail on my knife. And you can see that that's soaking up all the rice. I mean, all the water. Well, a lot of it already. So I'm just gonna put some more water in it. Put my garlic in. So I'm going to use my favourite tarragon. Even though the lads take the mick out of me for it. Oh, it smells so good, tarragon. And I've got some half-fat creme fraiche to go in it as well. I'll do that at the end. Whack it all together now that chicken's cooked through. What I also do is I add a little bit of, I've got white wine vinegar, got rice wine vinegar, cider vinegar, that'll do. And it just gives it a really nice flavour. Similar to how it would taste if you put white wine in it, you know. But we don't do alcohol really.
Hello everybody. So it's Thursday evening and I'm bloody exhausted as usual. So I've done a bit of video editing. I managed to make a chicken risotto. It was going to be Cajun chicken risotto and I don't know what happened, but somewhere along the way I forgot that bit and I just made a chicken and tarragon risotto. Anyway, it turned out really good. I don't think I got any video of it. Oh lordy. This like change of how I'm like vlogging. This change in how I'm like documenting what I'm having and stuff like that is it's not going very well. Oh dear.
Anyway, it was very nice, and it looked like a chicken risotto. So yeah. Hey, the app knew what it was though. It was like, oh, you're having risotto with peppers and onions and tomatoes. It didn't catch the chicken, so I had to put that on. But it's really cool, isn't it? So yeah, I've done the risotto. Anyway, while I was out collecting loot from his cousins, Jay sorted out some garlic bread and he decided to put cheese on it. So it was actually really good. I had a piece of it and I was like, oh my god, it was so nice. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, thinking more about the injection. So my hunger levels have been crazy this week and I was thinking it was hormonal. However, it suddenly occurred to me, I've been on this 7.5 for a while now, haven't I? And I think I might be getting used to it, because one of the things that they said to me when I went to the 7.5 was, well, just be cautious with it because it's not a maintenance dose. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And they said, well, it's not a dose that people will stay on and, you know, the body will kind of just be happy on that. It's one of the doses. It's like a transition dose to like the next one up. She said it's not one of the doses that you can stay on long term. Eventually your body will become used to it, and I completely forgot about that. So I think that's what's happening. I have been ravenous again today. I've been thinking about what takeaway we're going to have tomorrow night. I was thinking about going to McDonald's when I was out and about driving earlier today. Just like loads of little things where I'm just having like mad crazy thoughts about eating shite I'm not doing, and I'm able to kind of like put it to the back of my mind or whatever. But yeah, it's really weird. It's like I'm being possessed or something. It's so strange. So I'm gonna have to watch that, aren't I? And then I've got to deal with this bloody move to the 0.25 Wegovy. That's gonna bloody send me into a bloody what's it in it? Oh my god, I'm not looking forward to that now. But anyway, it's injection day tomorrow, so hopefully I'll feel some kind of effect from it over the weekend, you know, at least. But yeah, that's today done. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm going to get in the bath and get this shite off my face. I get like that sometimes when I've been wearing makeup all day. When I get to the end of the day, I cannot wait to take it off. I'm just like, ooh, I feel disgusting. In fact, my concealer's lifting a bit. Ew. Gross. Yeah, I just get to a point where I'm like, oh god, I just want to take it all off and be clean. So yeah, I'm going to sort all that out and then get in bed and just chill out. And I'm so glad it's Friday tomorrow. Me and Jay have been both saying today all day, I keep thinking it's Friday. So weird. Jay said the only reason he knew it wasn't Friday was because he knew that the bins needed to go out. He's the bin monitor. Takes it very seriously. So yeah, tomorrow it's Friday and I'm working from home tomorrow, and then I'm going to the gym, and what else? Video editing. I need to post a video. I need to do a thumbnail for it, or I could have posted it today, but I've just not had a chance. I've been editing footage from last weekend. Oh my god, I'm so behind. I don't like being behind on my videos, but now that I'm free of all that uni stuff, and I'm going to have my new setup downstairs, I think it's going to be really good. And I think my workflow with my channels and everything is just going to really take off. I just feel like it'll be a really good thing, just for like organisation, and you know, I can put something in the oven and then go back to my computer and just do a bit of twiddling, go back in the kitchen, you know what I mean? I think it's just really going to work nicely. Anyway, I'm rambling. So that's the end of this vlog. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.